Hey YouTubers, RC67 here, and I want to show you guys a handful of cars here today. I'm going to do a little comparison on some stuff and then show you some stuff that I traded with a buddy of mine. But recently I've been pretty fortunate enough. I've been out hunting and got kind of lucky last week as I was able to find a couple F1 Formula Premier cars. So they've been hitting the stores, and I was lucky enough I found a few, and I'm going to compare one car to another car. They're their exact same livery, so you can kind of see the difference in the two. So what I have on the turntable here is I've got two F1 Gulf race cars. One is a mainline and one is a premium. So the first one here, this is the mainline. So this is a metal base here. And then of course this is all plastic, and then they got these black disc wheels for the car. Pretty decent detail on the front here. Let me focus it there. You can see some of the livery with the Gulf livery and then some of the sponsorships down the car. There is no number on the car, so in terms of like what number it would be, there's no number listed. Cockpit just shows a driver helmet, and that's about it. And then you got some of the sponsor livery here on the side of the car. But it's got some decent detail. The stance on it, when they sit on a flat surface, this front end sits up higher. And I think that's just the way the plastic is when it came out of the mold. So when you compare it to the premium edition, obviously you're going to get a much nicer model. So you still have the Gulf livery with all of the sponsorship. It's much smaller because there's more of them listed, but you get the driver's number on it. So in all of the F1 cars, there's two released of each one, and then there's the two drivers, and you can tell by the numbers that are on the car. So this is number 43, and I don't know the number of the other Gulf car. This was the only one that I found on the peg. But you have more detail in the cockpit. You got some detailing around the helmet here. This halo roll bar that they've got in place, a little bit more detailed. You've got some more detailing on the side here, the Gulf livery, the body's metal, and then of course this base is metal too. And then these tires, these are rubber tires. So definitely an upgrade. It sits much lower when you put the two next to each other. Obviously, this car is going to be made with a little bit higher quality. Something else I noticed too is that you can see the mirrors on either side of the car on the premium versus the mainline. So that's the difference in the two. Again, even on the turnstile, you can see that the premium does sit a little lower. So that's the first one there. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off here for now. And this one here, this here is a Hot Wheels Formula One F1 Premier car. This was released through the website if you're an RLC member. And this one here has the Hot Wheel car and then 8 different tires that are of different hardnesses. So there's the soft, the medium, and then the hard. And then you got your little rack in here. And the way this one is when you open up this clamshell, this is loose. So you don't have to rip the package open. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and we can take a little bit better look at it. Bear with me here. All right, so there is the car. And then here would be the tires that go with it. So nice piece here. So again, these 8 tires, you've got, a pair of rear tires and the front tires, and then another pair of rear tires, and then a pair of front tires here. So that's the tires, and they're all different hardnesses. Really nice car, 68 for obviously the year that Hot Wheels was founded and started. Basic livery, just the Hot Wheel livery logo, and then some general detail, nothing too crazy in terms of the cockpit. So this car, I've heard some people complain that they would have liked to have seen more detail on the car, but this was specifically a Hot Wheels made car. It wasn't going to be a race team per se. I don't envision Hot Wheels going to add a F1 race car to the lineup. I mean, they could, I guess. But this car was just really designed as a Hot Wheel exclusive for the RLC members that has the F1 racing style car that they're releasing. Really pretty cool car. I think I like the fact you can change tires if you want to on it. It's got a great stance. You know, it follows the same lines as all the other F1 cars. So it's really, in my opinion, it's a pretty cool car. So if you're into F1s, it would make a really great piece to your addition. This is a car that my buddy traded to me because I traded him a bunch of F1 cars that I found, along with some of the ones that I did find in the main line and the premium line. I traded him, and then he gave me this one in trade. So I thought it was pretty fair. So that's this last one here in terms of the F1 racing cars that he traded with me. And then finally, he traded this RLC 55 Chevy Gasser car. And I'm not an RLC member anymore. I gave up my membership a couple years ago. I just got tired of just kind of replicating castings over and over and over. And this one popped up, and he asked me if I wanted it, and I said, if you can get it, great. If not, it's not a big deal. It is a pretty color. It's a Spectra Flame or a chrome pink with the white top and then some of the white tail on the back there. Really, really classic 50s design with the paint scheme. That's what I liked about it. It's got the red line wheels on it, which I really, really like. It is a beautiful casting, and I really was happy that he traded it to me. And I do have it in my collection. I don't have a ton of gassers. I've done some custom gassers, and I've given them to friends and family. But this seems to be the most popular car that people like to customize. So I'm pretty excited when I did get this into my collection. So I was pretty happy about this one. And it'll go real nice with my other gassers that I got in there. So, but anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. If you guys wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, make a comment if you don't mind. I do reply when people give me comments and stuff. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. This is RC67 signing out. Y'all take care.